I hear so many news updates that even people with green cards are facing problem right now, when they want to re-enter the country. Is it true, especially for older citizens?
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, that was always the case. If you were, um, if you are a parent who has a permanent resident status, and if you're spending most of your time outside the country and you're not actually maintaining your residence in the US, so a lot of children apply for their parents because they want them to stay with them, but it's not always how it works out. The parents are bored or whatever, so they end up spending a lot of time in their home country than in the US. So they don't maintain their residence in the US. And so when they're traveling, if you're going to be using your green card as a visitor's visa, then it's not going to work out. You have to be actually living in this country to have a green card.
Okay.
And in the past, maybe if they were a little bit more liberal about it, but even then, if you spent more than 6 months out of their outside the country, time, then you would not be eligible for citizenship. So that's a rule. Or if you spent more than a year out of the country on a green card, then you're not. When you're coming back, USCIS port of entry, they will trouble you because they will say that you have not maintained your permanent resident status. You're not maintaining your residence in the US. Um,
Mhm.
so on that same premise, perhaps the at the port of entry POE, the officers are being more strict about allowing permanent residents to stay away for a long period of time and questioning them if they are frequently traveling or spending long duration of time outside the country, just to make sure whether they're maintaining the residence or not. And overall harassment has gone up at the port of entry. And this is just another example where, that harassment is playing out. You know, the parents of the permanent resident parents of U.S.
Mhm.
citizens, are being harassed as well at the port of entry.